All right, guys and gals, this is North here. Today is Wednesday, August something. I don't know, the 25th now, I think. I could be wrong. And it's hot as Hades out today. I think we're near 90 degrees and 80% humidity. It's a blazer out there. So, doing an inside vid for you guys today, for you guys and gals. I was getting ready to package some stuff to ship it out to my sister Mal over at Quebec Homestead, and it gave me an idea to do a video for you guys and gals. I thought I'd shoot it while I'm before I package this stuff up to ship it out tomorrow. We want to talk about the importance of prepping and prepping in advance. Okay, now I know there's a lot of new preppers out there, and I think that's awesome. Okay, and to the newer preppers, we speak about what you want to see is a minimum of 2 weeks extra food storage in your pantry. Extra food and extra water as a minimum to begin with, right? That's the first thing that we strive for. And then we move forward after that to try and expand that to a month to 3 months and, whatever our storage will allow us. I know a lot of us are prepping in apartments or small spaces, shed to house conversions. So limited space prepping. So storing a lot of food or water can sometimes be problematic. So, the whole concept of this video is why to prepare for 2 years in advance. It's highly important, to strive for a year, but go beyond a year. Now, like I said, a lot of people, their space is limited. Just don't have the space to keep 2 years worth of food, especially not 2 years worth of water. Even 6 months worth of water is difficult to keep and store and rotate out and all those sorts of things. Water takes up an awful lot of space. So we need to be creative when it comes to water solutions. But I wanted to bring this to you guys and gals because there's a specific item in here I wanted to share with you. Like last summer to last fall, excuse me. A lot of you guys and gals, I heard all over the community, everyone all over the place was having difficulty finding canning supplies and canners and canning lids. Sorry, I'm just trying to switch this around, see what I'm doing here. Find the canning lids. So, when I hear things like that happening all over, I make a mental note of that. I make note of that, and while I'm out and about shopping at different places, I keep my eyes peeled for what's there, for what's not there. And, an item like this, I hear it's out everywhere. Last year, there was not a shortage here. In the fall, I found a sale on these. My local grocery store had a sale, a half price off sale. So every time I was in there, I'd grab a couple of boxes of these flats and I'd throw them into my basket. And I did that a number of times until I built up a good supply of canning lids. And I came to a point where I had 2 years or more worth of canning lids. Which is a blessing because I'm still hearing about shortages on canning lids. Okay? Not everywhere, but maybe localized areas or in certain spaces. I haven't been out to look for them because I have a good supply. But my sister Mal over at Quebec Homestead contacted me. She said, hey, or she mentioned, I don't know if it was a live stream or whatever, but she had mentioned she's having a hard time finding these. And I said, hey, well, I've got a bunch. I can send you some. I said, okay. She said, perfect. All right. Thank you. That would, be much appreciated. And now her garden is starting to come in. It's time to ship those out and get those to her. So this is a prime example as to why we prepare 2 years in advance. Not just for ourselves in case we can't find anything, but for our MAGs. And for anyone who doesn't know what a MAG is, that's just a mutual assistance group. Now, a mutual assistance group doesn't have to be a bunch of guys running around in the forest with rifles, protecting the perimeter. It can just be a network of people who helps the other. Maybe it's with information. Oh, hey, sugar's on sale over here, at half price. Oh, such and such is on sale over there. Oh, hey, I see some canning lids over here. Those kinds of things. It's just a group of people that are willing to help the other, okay? So you can help out your mag by prepping more than a year in advance, which is, prep more than a year in advance, not only to help yourself and your family, but to help others as well, right? I think all of us as preppers, we're of the mind to help others where possible. And in this particular case, it's very, very possible. Another good area to do that is with your garden seeds, okay? If you've got a garden space and you want to plant some yellow beans this year, when you go out and get your seeds, just go ahead and get 2 packs. Then you have, this year's supply and next year's supply. And then next year, when you do that again, do the exact same thing. Get 2 bags instead of 1. Then all of a sudden, your seed inventory, your seed bank, will start to build up quickly, slowly over the years, over time. And you don't have to go out and shop for it all at once and take one big hit. So, I mean, that's how, you want to buy these to plant next year? Awesome. What if next year is a terrible failure and you can't harvest any seeds out of these to plant the following year? Then you have a backup for the following year, right? Which is exactly what I have. I've got 3, 6, I got 8 boxes of lids I'm going to ship out, okay? And it puts a bit of a dent in my supply. Sure it does. But that's kind of why I bought it. I've got plenty for this year and probably plenty for next year, So I'm not terribly concerned about parting with these. Not to mention, I'm helping another. So it's a double win there. And I got them on a sale, half price. So triple win. So yeah, the importance of canning, prepping more than a year in advance. Prepping 2 years in advance if you can on certain items. Like I said, with limited space, we can't always do that. It's understandable. You just can't store 40,000 gallons of water. A lot of people can't. Unless you've got a big pond or holding tanks on your property or whatever. But so yeah, that's one of the major importances of prepping 2 years in advance is to not only help yourself, your loved ones, but to help those in your mutual assistance group as well. Now, as a bit of a bonus, I'm not shipping these seeds out. I just brought those out to show you guys an example of something else that you can prep a couple of years in advance that won't take up too much space. But as a little bit of a bonus, while I'm shipping this, there's going to be a certain cost to the shipping, and I thought, Mallory and I had been talking. She's a homesteader, and I'm more on the prepping end of things, right? But we get along real well, and we bounce ideas off each other very, very well. And one evening, we ended up talking about Spam, and she had said, well, I had never, ever tasted Spam before. And she didn't know what the big hype was about it. So I'm sending her a can of proper Spam. Now, if you guys and gals know me, I don't buy this anymore. There's a different brand that I buy that is about a third of the price of this. So I can get 3 cans for the price of this, because actual Spam is pretty expensive here in Canada. But just for some giggles, I'm going to ship that out to her, and hopefully she does a little cooking video or whatever on what she does with it. And as a double bonus, I'm not sure if you can read what that says there, but that is a jar of my homemade wine Dijon mustard from 2020, as you can see here. So I'm going to be including that in the parcel as well. It's almost winemaking time here, Dijon making time here this season. So I'm going to have plenty. And plenty of new stock and plenty of extra. And to be honest with you, I think this is the best batch I've ever made yet. So anyways, I hope she enjoys and appreciate that. But that's what I got for you guys and gals. Just a quick little video on the importance of prepping 2 years in advance or more on certain items if you can. Okay, I hope you guys and gals find this useful, informative, and I hope everyone is having a great day, stays well and safe. This is going to be North, out for now.